こんばんは。任天堂広報室の森本です。約半年ぶりの任天堂ダイレクトです。ご無沙汰しております。本日は任天堂 3DS に関する情報を直接お伝えします。最初にご紹介するのはポケットモンスター3ムーンです。2月のポケモンダイレクトから時間が空いてしまいましたので、まずは改めて概要をご紹介します。本作の舞台である自然豊かで温暖な島々のアローラ地方に主人公が引っ越してきたところから物語は始まります。主人公の最初のパートナーは草羽ポケモンのモクロウ、ヒネコポケモンのニャビー、アシカポケモンのアシマリ。この3匹のポケモンの中から1匹を選びます。そしてパッケージを彩る2匹の伝説のポケモンソルガレオとルナアーラは物語の重要な役割を担うポケモンとして登場します。本作ではリージョンフォームと呼ばれる新しいポケモンの姿が登場します。アローラ地方の自然環境に適応したことで他の地域で見られる姿とは異なっているのが特徴です。こちらは初公開のアローラコラッタです。姿だけでなくタイプもアク、ノーマルとこれまで発見されてきたコラッタとは異なります。アローラ地方でコラッタが大量発生した際にその対策として人間がヤングースを連れてきたのですが、それから逃れるためにコラッタたちは生活圏を変えたり昼間に活動するヤングースを避けて夜行性になることで現在のアローラの姿になったと言われています。またポケモンバトルに新たな要素 Z 技が加わります。 Z 技はトレーナーの思いをポケモンに重ねて互いの全力を解き放つことで炸裂する絶大な威力を持つ技です。使える Z 技はポケモンに持たせるZ クリスタルによって決まっていますが、ポケモン固有の特別な Z 技を使えるポケモンもいます。最後に早期購入特典についてご紹介します。まず本気を出すカビゴンに進化するゴンベです。インターネットを通じてゴンベと特別な Z クリスタルカビゴン Z をプレゼントします。ゴンベをカビゴンに進化させカビゴン Z を持たせることでカビゴンは特別な Z 技本気を出す攻撃を使えるようになります。そしてパッケージ版とダウンロード版でそれぞれ特典が異なります。パッケージ版には数量限定でポケモンカードゲームサン&ムーンの限定キラカードカビゴン GX が封入されますのでぜひご予約ください。ダウンロード版にはクイックボール12個がプレゼントされます。ポケットモンスター3ムーンは11月18日発売予定です。次はマリオパーティスターラッシュです。本作のメインモードであるキノピオパレードではプレイヤー全員がキノピオとなりマップ上にいるボスを目指し同時にサイコロを振って同時に進んでいきます。他のプレイヤーのターンを待つ必要がないのでテンポよくゲームを楽しめます。ボスにたどり着いたプレイヤーから順にミニゲームが始まり、遅れて到着したプレイヤーは途中から同じミニゲームに合流します。ただし早くボスに到着したプレイヤーが有利だとは限りません。本作ではマップの途中にいるマリオやピーチなどのキャラクターを仲間にすることができます。仲間にしたキャラクターもミニゲームに参加し、仲間の点数は自分の点数に加算されていきますので、仲間をいかに多く集められるかが重要になります。他にもノンストップでミニゲームをプレイし、ゲットしたコインの数でレースするコインアスロン、3つのコマ全てをライバルのスタート地点まで進める対戦ゲームマリオギャモンなど遊び方の全く異なる7つのモードを収録しています。またすでに発表しているご覧の新しい7体のアミーボも含めた スーパーマリオシリーズのアミーボを使うことができます。モードによって効果は様々ですので、ぜひお試しください。もちろんみんなでワイワイ盛り上がるミニゲームもたっぷり収録しています。本作はローカルプレイのほか、一部の機能が制限されますが、最大4人までのダウンロードプレイにも対応しています。さらにおまけ付きマリオパーティスターラッシュ持ってる人と対戦版を任天堂 e ショップで無料配信予定です。事前にダウンロードすればソフト1本での4人対戦を制限なしでお楽しみいただけます。1人で遊べるおまけもついています。マリオパーティスターラッシュ、スーパーマリオシリーズの新しいアミーボはともに10月20日発売予定です。次はマリオスポーツスーパースターズです。マリオスポーツスーパースターズはサッカー、ベースボール、テニス、ゴルフ、乗馬レースの5つの競技を収録しています。サッカーが11対11の正規ルールであることをはじめ、それぞれが本格的なスポーツゲームとしてお楽しみいただけます。1人用のトーナメントモードで遊ぶだけでなく、5競技すべてでローカルプレイ、インターネット通信を使って友達家族や世界中のプレイヤーと対戦することができます。マリオスポーツスーパースターズは2017年発売予定です。ここで一つお知らせがあります。ゼルダの伝説シリーズは1986年に第1作のゼルダの伝説が発売されて以来、ゼルダならではの謎解きの楽しさを感じていただけるよう、さまざまなアイデアを盛り込みながら開発に取り組んできました。おかげさまで多くのお客様にご支持いただき、30周年を迎えることができました。30年という節目を記念して、歴代シリーズのリンクやゼルダの特別なアミーボを発売します。これらのアミーボは来年発売予定のゼルダの伝説ブレス・オブ・ザ・ワイルドにも対応する予定です。また2011年に Wii で発売したゼルダの伝説スカイウォードソードのダウンロード版をこのダイレクト終了後 Wii U 向けに配信します。他にもゼルダ30周年記念コンサートの開催や全3週で構成されるゼルダ30周年記念書籍の発売を予定しています。2000点以上のイラストを収録した第1週のハイラルグラフィックスは現在発売中です。次は飛び出せ動物の森のアップデートの情報です。2012年に発売した飛び出せ動物の森がアミーボに対応して遊びが広がる無料アップデートをこの秋行います。動物の森シリーズのアミーボやアミーボカードはもちろん、動物の森以外の一部のアミーボにも対応します。今回のアップデートに合わせ、新たなシリーズの動物の森アミーボカードを11月3日に発売します。カードは全部で50種類あり、これまで飛び出せ動物の森には登場していない動物と彼らが乗るキャンピングカーのインテリアがデザインされています。これから飛び出せ動物の森を新たに始めるお客様に向けて、あらかじめアップデート内容を含んだパッケージ版飛び出せ動物の森アミーボプラスを11月23日に発売します。先ほどご紹介した新発売のカードがランダムで1枚おまけとしてついてきます。無料アップデートに関する詳しい情報は11月2日に放送する飛び出せ動物の森ダイレクトでご紹介します。ぜひご覧ください。次は任天堂 2DS に関するお知らせです。国内では今年2月にポケットモンスターシリーズの20周年を記念し、 バーチャルコンソール、ポケットモンスター、赤、緑、青、ピカチュウとセットになった限定パックを販売しましたが、この度、任天堂 2DS 本体を単体で販売することになりました。ラベンダーやピンク、ブルーなど、ご覧の5色をご用意します。任天堂 2DS は9月15日に発売予定です。任天堂 2DS の発売に合わせて、任天堂 3DS ソフトをお求めやすい価格でお楽しみいただけるハッピープライスセレクションにご覧の5タイトルを追加します。ハッピープライスセレクション第2弾は任天堂 2DS と同日の9月15日に発売予定です。次にご紹介するのはすれ違いMii広場の情報です。この度よりスピーディーにお楽しみいただけるようにバージョンアップを行います。これまでの広場に加え、より快適に遊べるサクッと広場を追加します。このサクッと広場では、すれ違ったミーを迎え入れる時の挨拶を簡略化したり、テンポよく次の遊びを始めることができるようになるなど、よりスピーディーに楽しめるようになります。有料で配信しているすれ違いミー広場プレミアムにも新たに行列という機能を追加します。今までは一度ゲームを遊んでからでないと次のすれ違いを行えませんでしたが、行列に案内することで最大100人までミーを貯めて後で遊ぶことができるようになります。さらに今回のアップデートではサクッと遊べる5つの新しいゲームを追加します。すれ違ったミーとスロットカーと呼ばれるミニカーでタイムを競うサクッとスロットカー、株価の動きをすれ違ったミーにアドバイスをもらいながら予想するサクッと株トレーダー、王様を助けに行く勇者たちに希望の料理を作ってあげるサクッと勇者食堂、すれ違ったミーの歩数を使ってさまざまな秘境を探検するサクッと探検隊、なぜか自ら人間大砲となり妖怪たちを退治するサクッと大砲忍者の5つです。どの遊びも気軽にサクッとお楽しみいただけます。これらのタイトルを気軽にご体験いただくために、サクッとスロットカーとサクッと株トレーダーのいずれか1つに限り無料でダウンロードしていただけます。またその他4つをまとめたお得なパックもご用意しています。すれ違いMii広場とすれ違いMii広場プレミアムの更新データおよびソフトの配信はこのダイレクト終了後に開始します。続いては任天堂 3DS Wii U のダウンロードソフトショベルナイトの無料アップデートのお知らせです。今回のアップデートではボスキャラクターの一人であるプレイグナイトで遊べるモードが追加されます。ショベルナイトの冒険の裏側で無限の力を持つポーションを求めプレイグナイトが暗躍します。プレイグナイトの特徴である爆発物を利用したトリッキーなアクションと爆弾のカスタマイズでショベルナイトとは一味違ったストーリーやゲームが楽しめます。このモードはショベルナイト本編をクリアするとプレイすることが可能になります。ショベルナイトの無料アップデートショベルナイトプレイグ・オブ・シャドウズはこのダイレクト終了後から配信を開始します。またご覧のテーマもこの後配信します。次はこちらです。ご覧いただいているのは任天堂 3DS ダウンロードソフトタンクトゥルーパーズです。タンクトゥルーパーズは性能の異なるいろいろな戦車を使って戦う戦車アクションゲームで、最大の特徴はトゥルーパーズと呼ばれる兵士たちです。自分の戦車に乗せたトゥルーパーズに応じて特殊能力が使えるようになります。
私についてこれるかな。
戦車なので冷凍攻撃で周りの敵を同時に攻撃したり、ペイントボールで視界を遮ったり、電気ショックで戦車を動けなくするなど、普通の戦車ゲームとは違ったアクションが楽しめます。 本作は最大6人のマルチプレイに対応しています。ローカル通信のほかダウンロードプレイにも対応していますので、ソフトが1本あれば対戦プレイをお楽しみいただけます。またこの他にも遊べるモードをいくつか用意する予定です。任天堂 3DS ダウンロードソフトタンクトゥルーパーズは2016年配信予定です。本日は任天堂 3DS に関する情報をお伝えしていますが、ここで一つだけ Wii U ソフトについてのお知らせです。前回のダイレクトでご紹介したペーパーマリオカラースプラッシュはクッパ軍団によって色を奪われた彩りアイランドを元に戻すため、ペンキの噴き出すハンマーを持ったマリオが活躍するアクションアドベンチャーゲームです。いろいろなイベントやハプニングが待ち受けていますので、どのようにストーリーが展開していくのかも見どころです。Wii U ソフトペーパーマリオカラースプラッシュの発売日は10月13日に決まりました。発売まであと少しお待ちください。ここからはソフトメーカーさんのタイトルをご紹介します。最初にご紹介するのはゼルダ無双ハイラルオールスターズです。追加コンテンツの第3弾が登場します。こちらの映像をご覧ください。光栄テクモゲームスさんのゼルダ無双ハイラルオールスターズの追加コンテンツ第3弾無限の砂時計プラス大地の汽笛パックはこのダイレクト終了後に配信を開始します。またこれまでに配信されたものも含め第4弾までの追加コンテンツをまとめて購入できるオールインワンまとめてお得パックも配信されています。次はモンスターハンターストーリーズです。モンスターハンターシリーズが RPG になった本作は、プレイヤーはハンターではなくライダーとなってシリーズでおなじみのモンスターたちと絆を結び、共に冒険を進めます。さまざまなコラボコンテンツが予定されている本作ですが、今日は任天堂とのコラボコンテンツをご紹介します。ゼルダの伝説とのコラボコンテンツです。主人公の武器防具として勇者の剣と勇者の服が用意されるほか、エポナも登場します。リンクになりきってエポナとの絆を深めながらモンスターハンターストーリーズのバトルをお楽しみください。まだまだ新情報が盛りだくさんとのことですので、カプコンさんからの続報をお待ちください。カプコンさんのモンスターハンターストーリーズは10月8日発売予定です。次は RPG スクールフェスです。誰でも簡単に RPG を作れる RPG スクールの最新作が Nintendo 3DS に登場します。本作ではタッチペンを使用した直感的な操作性でゲームを作ることができます。また変数の設定などこれまで RPG スクールユーザーから要望が多かった機能も多数搭載されているとのことです。本作では自分が作ったゲームを他のユーザーに公開したり、公開されたゲームをダウンロードして遊ぶことができます。公開されたゲームを遊ぶことに特化した RPG スクールフェスプレイヤーを無料ソフトとして配信予定です。またいろいろな世界観を持った作品を作れるよう前作の RPG スクール DS プラスや PC 版の RPG スクール MV などの素材がダウンロードコンテンツとして無料配信されるそうです。さらに著名な方が RPG スクールフェスで作ったゲームを配信する企画も進行中とお聞きしています。角川ゲームズさんの RPG スクールフェスは11月24日発売予定です。次はぷよぷよクロニクルです。本作はぷよぷよシリーズ25周年記念作品となるアクションパズル RPG です。絵本の世界に吸い込まれた主人公のアルルとカーバンクルが元の世界に戻るために異世界を冒険します。新キャラクターのアリーに加えおなじみのキャラクターも多数登場します。本作で登場する新ルールスキルバトルではぷよぷよでモンスターと戦います。キャラクターの育成やチーム編成によってバトルを有利に進めることができます。さらにこのような追い込まれた状況になってしまってもキャラクターごとの特殊能力スキルを使うことで巻き返せるようになりました。また新要素のみんなでボス戦では最大4人のプレイヤーが協力しレアアイテムをかけてボスキャラに挑みます。その他にもぷよぷよ2、ぷよぷよフィーバー、デカぷよラッシュ、ちびぷよ発掘など全17種類の新旧ルールや一人で遊べる一人でぷよぷよ、対戦プレイが楽しめるみんなでぷよぷよやインターネット対戦といった25周年にふさわしい充実したモードが収録されているとお聞きしています。セガゲームズさんのぷよぷよクロニクルは12月8日発売予定です。豪華 CD3 枚組などが同梱されたぷよぷよクロニクルアニバーサリーボックスも同日に数量限定で発売します。次は実況パワフルプロ野球ヒーローズです。このダイレクトで初公開となる映像をご覧ください。
島で発見された古代遺跡、コロシアムに刻まれた野球の記憶、ライバルとの熱い戦い、伝説の野球大会が今始まる。パワプロシリーズ最新作、実況パワフルプロ野球ヒーロー。ヒーローの数だけ強くなれる。
コナミデジタルエンターテインメントさんのパワプロシリーズ最新作実況パワフルプロ野球ヒーローズはこの冬発売予定です。次のタイトルをご紹介します。こちらの映像をご覧ください。
教えてください。あなたのこと女神メタル。
カプコンさんの女神めぐりはこの冬発売予定です。次は任天堂 3DS ダウンロードソフトドランシアサーガです。ドランシアサーガはドット絵を生かしたゲーム作りに定評のあるインディーサークルスキップモアさんが制作したアクションゲームです。十字ボタンと A ボタンのシンプルな操作ですが、敵は地上や空からさまざまなパターンで攻撃してくるので、その動きに合わせてジャンプしたり下突き攻撃で対応していきます。敵が落とすコインを使ってスキルツリーで主人公を強化したり、プレイスコアに応じて獲得できるジェムを使ってショップでアイテムを購入することでゲームを有利に進めることができるようになります。またジェムでキャラクターを購入することもでき、全部で50を超える操作可能キャラクターが登場するとお聞きしています。フライハイワークスさんのドランシアサーガはこのダイレクト終了後に配信を開始します。次にご紹介するのは砂漠のネズミ団です。砂漠のネズミ団は砂漠の惑星に住むネズミ族を率いて砂漠を旅するシミュレーションゲームで、移動要塞砂漠船を操り伝説の黄金鏡を目指します。砂漠船にはネズミに食事を与えるキッチンや睡眠をとる寝床、アイテムを加工するファクトリーなどさまざまな施設を建設できます。これらの施設をバランスよく建設し、ネズミたちを働かせ船を育てるという育成要素と、育てた船で砂漠を旅してアイテムを集めたり、危険な敵と戦ったりする冒険要素の両方の遊びを楽しむことができます。旅の途中では酒場で情報を集めたり、不時着した宇宙船を見つけたりとさまざまなイベントが起こります。ネズミたちは無事に黄金鏡にたどり着けるのでしょうか。アークシステムワークスさんの砂漠のネズミ団はこのダイレクト終了後に配信を開始します。ここからは再び任天堂発売のタイトルをご紹介します。まずはこちらをご覧ください。 昨年9月に Wii U で発売したスーパーマリオメーカーを Nintendo 3DS でも発売します。スーパーマリオメーカーはスーパーマリオのコースを自由に作って遊ぶことができるソフトです。新たに発売する 3DS 版では Wii U 版で使えたパーツを全て使用することができます。また益子と山村によるレッスンが収録され、コースを作るのが難しいと思っている方でも楽しく作り方を学ぶことができるようになりました。 3DS 版では作成したコースをインターネットに投稿することはできませんが、ローカルプレイで友達に送ることができるほか、すれ違い通信でコースを交換することもできます。さらに受け取ったコースをアレンジし、そのコースを完成させると複数人で制作した証であるコラボアイコンが表示されます。これによってコースの共同制作をより楽しめるようになりました。今作では Wii U 版に収録されていた10人マリオチャレンジを大幅にリニューアルしたスーパーマリオチャレンジを遊ぶことができます。すぐに遊べる任天堂オリジナルコースが100コース収録されているので、クリアするだけでもボリュームがあり、さらに全てのコインを取る、全ての敵を倒すといった条件を達成するともらえるメダルを集めるやり込み要素も加わっています。インターネットに接続すれば Wii U 版で投稿されたコースを遊ぶことができます。コース ID を入力して遊ぶことはできませんが、ランダムに登場するコースをクリアしていく100人マリオチャレンジが楽しめるほか、 Wii U 版で投稿されたコースの中からよりすぐりのコースが楽しめるおすすめコースで自分好みのコースを遊ぶこともできます。スーパーマリオメーカー for Nintendo 3DS は12月1日発売予定です。もう一つ Wii U で発売したタイトルが 3DS で遊べるようになります。こちらをご覧ください。毛糸の世界を編みぐるみのヨッシーが冒険するヨッシーウールワールドです。 3DS 版では Wii U 版のすべてのコースに加え、いくつかの新要素が加わりました。まずポチの専用コースが遊べるようになります。元気いっぱいのポチを操作してビーズを集めながらゴールを目指します。そして新キャラクターのコポチが登場します。好奇心旺盛なコポチは気になるところに飛びついて探索のヒントを教えてくれる心強い味方です。また冒頭でご覧いただいたようなヨッシーとポチの日常を描いた短編映像を全30話収録しています。この映像はコマ撮りアニメーションのスタジオとして知られるドワーフさんと協力して制作しています。これらの映像にも登場するこちらの編みぐるみポチのアミーボも発売します。アミーボやソフトのさらなる詳細については続報をお待ちください。ポチとヨッシーウールワールドは2017年1月19日発売予定です。ポチのアミーボも同日発売です。またパッケージソフトとポチのアミーボ、さらに編みぐるみヨッシーピンクがついたセットも発売します。次は今年の6月に開催された E3 で発表したアクションアドベンチャー RPG エバーオアシスです。本作ではこれまで数々のアクション RPG を手掛けてきた株式会社グレッゾの石井浩一さんがプロデューサーとディレクターを務め、キャラクターデザインはイラストレーターの静間義則さんが手掛けています。エバーオアシスの舞台は砂漠とその中にあるオアシスです。主人公はオアシスの長として砂漠とオアシスを行き来しながらオアシスを発展させることを目指します。オアシスにはさまざまな目的や願いを持った旅人たちが訪れます。オアシスの住民たちは 砂漠で採れた材料をもとに作ったさまざまな商品を売ることで旅人たちをもてなしています。いくつもの店が立ち並び、にぎわうオアシスとは対照的に、砂漠は生き物たちを脅かすカオスと呼ばれる存在が潜むとても過酷な世界です。主人公はオアシスに暮らす仲間たちと共に砂漠やそこに点在するダンジョンへ冒険に出かけることになります。仲間たちはそれぞれ得意とする武器や扱える特技が違います。モンスターによって有効な武器が違ったり、ダンジョンの仕掛けを作動させるのに必要な特技があるので、砂漠に出かける時にはどの仲間を連れていくかをよく考え、操作するキャラクターを必要に応じて切り替えながら戦いや謎解きに挑みます。砂漠から持ち帰ったアイテムは店で売られる商品の素材にしたり、そのアイテムを必要とする旅人に分け与えたりすることができます。それによって自分の目的や願いが満たされた旅人は新たな仲間として定住してくれることもあります。こうしてにぎわいを増したオアシスは水の精霊イスナの力によってさらに大きく成長できるのです。エバーオアシスは2017年発売予定です。次のタイトルをご紹介します。不思議な生き物ピクミンと宇宙飛行士キャプテンオリマーが主役の横スクロールアクションゲームが任天堂 3DS に登場します。ピクミンたちはオリマーの後ろをついてくるので、投げたいところにタッチすることで仕掛けを動かしたり、原生生物と戦ったり、お宝を運んでもらったりしながらゴールを目指します。もちろん炎に強い赤ピクミン、水が好きな青ピクミン、高く投げることができ電気に強いキーピクミンといった特徴は健在で、ステージごとにその環境に合ったピクミンたちと冒険することになります。次々と現れる仕掛けや敵をピクミンたちの力を借りて乗り越えていく、これまでのピクミンシリーズの遊びとは一味違ったアクションゲームです。ピクミンたちが活躍する横スクロールアクションゲームは2017年発売予定です。続いてはこちらをお聞きください。そうです。桃太郎電鉄シリーズの最新作を任天堂 3DS で開発中です。本作の制作にあたり、桃太郎電鉄シリーズの生みの親佐久間明さんよりメッセージをいただきましたので代読します。皆さんこんばんは、佐久間明です。毎年年末になると桃鉄出ないのという言葉をもらいました。ツイッターやメールなどでも桃鉄の新作出してくださいの声をたくさんもらいました。先日のテレビ番組では懐かしい桃鉄ファミリーの芸人さんたちが久しぶりに集まって盛り上がりました。これだけリクエストが多いと私も天の岩戸から出ていかなければならなくなりました。一番心残りだったのは東北大震災、熊本地震が起きた際に桃鉄として何もできなかったことです。どうしても立ち上がり日本という復興支援を桃鉄でやりたかったのです。イラストも今の時代に合わせて新しくしました。北見隆くん、田森陽介さん、小出拓くん、海老名充くん、大川誠介くん、 万丈大地くん、一本木萬さん、名古屋明くんといった私の古くからの友人たちが絵を描き起こしてくれました。長らく待たせて本当にすみません。この5年間で新しい物件も増えました。新しい物件も取材を続けていました。カードも過去最大の130枚です。名産怪獣も増えています。歴史ヒーローも最大数です。増田商事の20数年ぶりの参加も楽しみです。何もかも増量です。新しい桃太郎電鉄の幕開けです。佐久間さん、メッセージありがとうございました。桃太郎電鉄2017立ち上がれ日本はこの冬発売予定です。最後に一つお知らせしておきたいタイトルがあります。ミートピアです。発売時期は年内を予定しています。本日はタイトルのみの発表になりますが、ゲームの魅力をたっぷりとお伝えする機会を後日改めてご用意しますので、続報をお待ちください。本日のお知らせは以上です。ありがとうございました。
John, how are we doing? Everything smooth?
Yeah, everything's great. We're ready for the Nintendo Direct, except we don't have Bill.
What do you mean we don't have Bill? Where's Bill? And where's my new Nintendo 3DS?
Wait, the 3DS with all...
Yes, that Nintendo 3DS, the one with all the 2017 games.
I can fix this.
You better fix this. You guys, you're gonna help me with the 2016 announcements. John, you're gonna go find Bill.
I'm on it.
And you need to find my new Nintendo 3DS too.
I'm double on it.
Make it happen.
Okay. But what about the 2017 announcements?
Find Bill and find my new Nintendo 3DS.
It's been a while since the games Pokémon Sun and Pokémon Moon were revealed on Nintendo Direct last February, so let's take another look. The story begins when your character moves to the tropical islands of the Alola region and begins his or her journey to become a Pokémon trainer. The first partner Pokémon this time include the grass quill Pokémon Rowlet, the fire cat Pokémon Litten, and the sea lion Pokémon Poplio. You can choose one of these three Pokémon. In addition, the two Pokémon from the box art, Solgaleo and Lunala, hold a vital key to your adventure in Pokémon Sun and Pokémon Moon. On your journey, you'll also encounter regional variant Pokémon with unique looks adapted to the region's native environment. This here is an Alolan Rattata. In addition to a distinct look, its type is dark normal, so it's quite different from the Rattata you know. Apparently, Rattata once swarmed the Alola region, so its people introduced Yungoos to the area to take care of the problem. But then, in response, Rattata altered their habitat and became nocturnal to avoid Yungoos, who were active during the day. That's how Rattata adopted their regional variant form. Speaking of changes, there's a new element called Z-moves that'll factor into your Pokémon battles. A Z-move is an extremely powerful skill, initiated when Pokémon and Trainer unleash their full powers together. What type of Z-move a Pokémon can use depends on which Z-crystal the player gives that Pokémon. Some Z-moves are exclusive to a specific type of Pokémon and can only be used after a specific Z-crystal is assigned. There's an early purchase bonus as well. It's Munchlax, who can evolve into Snorlax to go all out. From the time the game launches until January 11th, 2017, you can receive Munchlax in Pokémon Sun and Pokémon Moon. This Munchlax will come with a special item, Snorlium Z. Evolve your Munchlax into Snorlax, then assign the Snorlium Z crystal to get the special Z move, Pulverizing Pancake. Please check the official Pokémon website for more details after this Nintendo Direct. Pokémon Sun and Pokémon Moon will launch side by side on November 18th. Moving along, see what you can make of this. It may look like good old Super Mario Maker, which launched last year on Wii U, but this is Super Mario Maker for Nintendo 3DS. This new game is all about playing courses anytime, anywhere, and it gives you 100 built-in courses designed by Nintendo to play right out of the box. These levels have medal challenges, from collecting every coin to defeating every enemy before reaching a goal. I wonder how many medals you can collect. You can also go online to play courses made using the Wii U version. In the spirit of spontaneity, you won't be able to search by course ID, but you will be able to enjoy the 100 Mario Challenge and recommended courses as well. While not every course created in the Wii U version will be compatible with this release, we're confident there'll be no shortage of great content for you to play. You'll also be able to get courses directly from your local friends, but we'll get to that in a bit. Like its predecessor on Wii U, this game lets players freely create their own Super Mario courses, and includes every tool and course part available in that version, save for the Mystery Mushroom and its associated Mario costumes, which are exclusive to the Wii U release. But don't worry if you find course creation a bit intimidating. Mario and Yamamura are back with interactive tutorials that'll have you creating with confidence in no time. While Super Mario Maker on Wii U was all about fostering a big global community, this time we're focused on bringing players together with their local friends to build communities that are more closely knit. So instead of uploading courses online, courses you make will be shareable via local wireless and Street Pass. We've also added in the ability to share incomplete courses via local wireless. That way you can team up to create courses, which will be marked with a special icon to commemorate your collaboration. Super Mario Maker for Nintendo 3DS will be released on December 2nd, 2016. Next up, Mario Party Star Rush. This game has a new mode called Toad Scramble, which puts a big spotlight on little old Toad while introducing a new way to play Mario Party. It can be played single player or multiplayer, and involves everyone moving simultaneously, from rolling the dice to navigating toward bosses. By eliminating turns, the game is much faster, and a bit more strategic too. The fastest player to reach the boss will immediately dive into an action-packed minigame, and the other players can join in the fun when they catch up, but getting there first isn't an instant win. There are other factors at play, so you'll have to think fast and continuously hone your strategy. There are tougher choices in Mario Party than merely picking your favorite character. You'll find Mushroom Kingdom allies on each map, just waiting for a team-up. These ally characters expand your movement options, and as they play alongside you in minigames, any points they earn are added to your total. There are other modes too. One of them is Coinathlon, where players race around a track by collecting coins while playing in minigames. It's pure skill, no dice. And in the mode Mario Shuffle, you'll maneuver 3 pieces to reach the opponent's side of the board. There are lots of ways to party with Mario, 7 modes in fact, so how you play is up to you and your friends. Don't forget, the game is also compatible with the Super Mario series amiibo figures, including these 7 figures that join the party this fall. They work differently in each mode, so try them all out and see for yourself. Of course, this is Mario Party, so it's packed with mini-games. There are a few ways to play together, including up to 4-player download play, as well as local multiplayer, a first for the series on handheld. If you download the free Mario Party Star Rush Party Guest Edition from Nintendo eShop, you can enjoy 4-player multiplayer using only one full version of the game, without limitations. Mario Party Star Rush, a new amiibo from the Super Mario series, will release simultaneously on November 4th. Believe it or not, but next up is Animal Crossing New Leaf. This fall, we're releasing a free update for 2013's coziest Nintendo game. It will expand your town's horizons by adding in amiibo functionality and other new features. Of course, the Animal Crossing series amiibo figures and amiibo cards will be compatible, but so will select figures from other series as well. In addition to this update, a new wave of Animal Crossing amiibo cards will release on December 2nd. There are 50 new cards, and each one features a villager we haven't seen yet in Animal Crossing New Leaf, as well as the interior design of that villager's mobile home. You can update your current version of the game, Animal Crossing New Leaf, including the recently launched Nintendo Selects version, or you can purchase a package that includes this update called Animal Crossing New Leaf Welcome Amiibo. With this version, you'll also be gifted a brand new amiibo card from the wave I mentioned earlier. Pretty soon, we'll be going to town on all of the features included in this update, especially the amiibo compatibility. So stay tuned for an Animal Crossing mini direct coming later this fall.
Hey, is this Reggie's Nintendo 3DS? He's gonna be looking for this. Oh. Donuts. Come to Daddy.
Street Pass Mii Plaza is marching into new territory. A new update should make your gameplay experience quicker and smoother. In addition to the current Street Pass Mii Plaza, we're adding a Quick Plaza, which streamlines the way you play the games. When you visit the Quick Plaza, the gameplay will move along quicker. Greeting messages from Mii characters have been simplified, and you can select the game more quickly from the bottom screen and boot it up right away. There will also be a handy adjustment to the Plaza Gate in Street Pass Mii Plaza Premium. Previously, you could only encounter up to 10 players via the Street Pass feature, but now, by sending Mii characters you've met via Street Pass to the Plaza Gate, you can encounter up to 100 players. Alongside the update, we're also adding 5 new fast-paced Street Pass games. You'll race slot cars and compete for the best time against players you encounter through Street Pass in Slot Car Rivals. You'll predict stock prices as advised by the Miis you've met in Market Crashers. You'll cook requested dishes for heroes aiming to rescue the king in Feed Me. You'll explore wild frontiers using the step count of players you've met via Street Pass in Mii Trek. And you'll also blast yourself from a cannon to defeat demons in Ninja Launcher. Even for Street Pass, these games are bite-sized and deliciously so. Perhaps best of all, you can download either Slot Car Rivals or Market Crashers for free. If you take advantage of the free download, you can purchase the 4 other new games in a special discounted bundle. The new games and updates for Street Pass Mii Plaza and Street Pass Mii Plaza Premium launch shortly after the Direct, along with a free game download. Stay alert, troops! This here's a new game in development for Nintendo 3DS, Tank Troopers. It's the action game that thrusts you into battle behind the wheel of a tank with specialized abilities. A key aspect of this game is the titular Troopers. Depending on the type of troopers you have in your tank, you'll have access to different abilities. They may look like normal tanks, but these babies can strike surrounding enemies with a freeze attack, launch paintballs to block the opponent's views, and use electrical shocks to freeze rival tanks where they stand. This is definitely not your average tank warfare. In addition to single player and a local 6-player multiplayer mode, the game offers download play as well. That way, up to 6 players can make war together. Recon tells me that there are other game modes too. The Nintendo 3DS exclusive, Tank Troopers, will be unleashed on Nintendo eShop later this winter. Puzzle gaming is about to get a fresh new coat of paint in the eShop exclusive Picross 3D Round 2. This time, blocks can be painted with 2 colors of paint to reveal more elaborate shapes. Using the numbers as hints, you can search for the hidden object in more than 300 puzzles at the cafe, and even tap compatible amiibo figures to uncover secret Nintendo characters. A demo will be available too, real soon after today's Direct, so head to Nintendo eShop on Nintendo 3DS to try some free puzzles. Then, if you have fun, you can purchase the whole game. Picross 3D Round 2 is available today in Nintendo eShop on Nintendo 3DS. At Nintendo, we're committed to working with awesome independent developers. This September, we'll be releasing a new Wii U or Nintendo 3DS title each week in Nintendo eShop at a reduced price for a limited time. It all begins today with Axiom Verge, so check it out on Nintendo eShop and come back every Thursday in September to grab more great games and watch our latest developer spotlight videos. We're also kicking off the month with a contest on Twitter. For the next 2 weeks, enter for a chance to win all 5 games and an opportunity to curate your own content shelf on Nintendo eShop. Also, if you're in Seattle this weekend for PAX West, stop by the EMP Museum in Seattle on September 1st. Or come to the 6th floor of the Convention Center any day of PAX to try 13 new and unreleased Nindie titles, like Runbow Pocket for Nintendo 3DS or Punch Club. We're bringing some free swag, so hope to see you there.
Hi everyone, Reggie here. 30 years ago, The Legend of Zelda launched in Japan, introducing the world to the hero Link, the Princess Zelda, and the villain Ganon. The game also introduced players to its items, enemies, dungeons, and the intricate puzzles that left you feeling so smart once you solved them. Players of all ages will be able to revisit that original game in all its glory later this year, even if they don't own a current Nintendo console, when the Nintendo Entertainment System NES Classic Edition releases on November 11th. And to commemorate the 30th anniversary, this holiday will also be releasing a special series of classic Zelda amiibo figures, 8-Bit Link, Ocarina of Time Link, and a special 2-pack featuring both Link and Zelda from The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. These amiibo will work as standard Link and Zelda amiibo respectively, and they will also have special functionality in The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild when it releases next year. Additionally, our partners at Dark Horse Comics plan to release 3 Zelda books as part of the 30th anniversary. The first of these will be The Legend of Zelda: Art and Artifacts, featuring more than 2,000 illustrations from the Legend of Zelda series. In fact, you can pre-order the book now on Amazon.com. And if you're really in the mood to immerse yourself in all things Zelda, check for performances of The Legend of Zelda: Symphony of the Goddesses, which continues to tour around the country and around the globe. Finally, we're happy to announce that the original version of The Legend of Zelda: Skyward Sword will be releasing today in the Nintendo eShop on Wii U. The story is set at the earliest point in Zelda history, so between this release and the release of NES Classic Edition, this fall is the perfect time to see where it all began for the series before the release of The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild next year. The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker HD for Wii U is another one of my favorite Zelda titles, and now part of the new batch of Nintendo Selects titles released last month for both Wii U and Nintendo 3DS. Last month also saw the release of new hardware. The new Nintendo 3DS XL system now comes in a slick new Galaxy-style design. And we also released the Super Mario 3D Land Edition new Nintendo 3DS system bundle that's available exclusively in a couple retailers in the US and across Canada and Latin America. It comes with 2 sets of swappable cover plates. The bundle also includes the pre-installed imaginative game Super Mario 3D Land. I guess playing Mario with Mario has its benefits. Now's a great time to jump in with Nintendo 3DS. Next, we'll take a look at even more content on the way.
Great cut!
Great. Are we all good?
You were great. That was awesome.
That's not what I mean. Do we have Bill? And do we have my Nintendo 3DS?
Not yet.
It's all right. We'll pull it all together. Good job, team. Where are my donuts?
The fight continues in the game Hyrule Warriors Legends. A 3rd DLC pack is coming, and here's your first look. Hyrule Warriors Legends DLC Pack 3, the Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks pack will be available from the in-game extras menu as of today. Plus, a season pass for all 4 packs is already on sale at a discounted price. Court is back in session. The latest game in the Ace Attorney franchise sees Phoenix himself in the courtroom of the kingdom of Kura-In. Here, mysterious seance trials decide the fate of all defendants. Meanwhile, defense attorney Apollo Justice faces his own challenges while holding down the fort at the Right Anything agency. You can expect puzzling mysteries to solve, a striking cast of characters, and all new investigation techniques. This is one case you'll definitely want to take.
Objection!
Overruled! Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Spirit of Justice will launch in Nintendo eShop exclusively on Nintendo 3DS September 8th. There are a ton of RPG fans out there waiting for a certain Nintendo 3DS game. I'm talking about the anticipated re-release of Dragon Quest VIII Journey of the Cursed King, which will launch in 2017. Many of us have seen the original version on Top 100 lists, and it's now more feature-rich than ever. But there's another Dragon Quest game on the way even sooner, and it's leveled up as well. Take one look at Dragon Quest VII Fragments of the Forgotten Past, and you can see that this renewed classic has been completely remade from the ground up. There's hours upon hours of new content too. The Street Pass feature allows you to swap traveler's tablets with fellow players to access special dungeons and items. And through online distributions, you can encounter new monsters, explore new dungeons, and earn unique rewards. The replayability is through the roof. So if you're an old school RPG fan, remember that the game is available for pre-purchase in Nintendo eShop on Nintendo 3DS. If you do pre-purchase the game, you can receive a Dragon Quest VII Nintendo 3DS menu theme for free. Dragon Quest VII Fragments of the Forgotten Past launches exclusively on Nintendo 3DS September 16th. Make sure to check out our playlist of Dragon Quest VII videos on YouTube, which lets you explore and discover many of its new and iconic RPG elements. Game producer Noriyoshi Fujimoto will also be on hand at PAX West in a special developer discussion on the game. Some RPGs have that old school feel, and some have a way of hitting that sweet spot while keeping things fresh. Whether you side with Yokai Watch 2 Bony Spirits or Yokai Watch 2 Fleshy Souls, you're about to travel to the past to witness the origin of the Yokai Watch. There, you'll choose sides and take part in an age-old yokai war between two rival factions. Luckily, you'll also discover the Yokai Watch Model 0, which gives you two new tactics that makes for more strategic battles. If an enemy is either loafing or inspirited, you can now poke them, and if you're fast enough, you'll earn bonuses in battle, even dealing a little extra damage. And if you fill up the soul meters of a yokai on your team and adjacent yokai, you can unleash a powerful end skill, like this. Power is certainly on your side, but which side will you choose? Bony or fleshy? Each version has some unique yokai you can't befriend in the other. Hailing from ancient Japan, the leader of the Bony Spirits faction is Arachnus, who harbors a spidery secret. As for Fleshy Souls, the leader is Total Dude, the essence of a toad who lived for several centuries thanks to a fresh sense of style. No matter which yokai you befriend, you'll get their medal, and luckily, these medals can be traded between versions. Either way, the initial production run of the retail versions of the game each contain a physical medal that unlocks a new Soultimate move for Jibanyan. And the digital versions come with the ability to battle and befriend Robanyan F or Sailor Nyan.
Sailor Nyan!
You can try the game yourself when the demo version arrives in Nintendo eShop mid-September. So many choices, which means it's time to choose your side when the game launches for Nintendo 3DS on September 30th. Here's a quick reminder for all you Disney fans out there. Disney's Magical World 2 is headed to Nintendo 3DS on October 14th. If you pre-purchase the game, you'll receive some free in-game outfits. Do characters like Olaf, Anna, and Elsa ring a bell? That's right, free Frozen outfits. And luckily, the game is available for pre-purchase in Nintendo eShop on Nintendo 3DS and at select retailers. If you want to learn more about those cool unlockables in the game, head to the official website. Here's a sneak peek. I saw quite a bit of Disney magic in there, which reminds me, there are new Disney themes headed to the Nintendo 3DS theme shop too. This year is Sonic the Hedgehog's 25th anniversary, and his latest game infuses the series' characters with some new elements: fire and ice. Just look at him go! There are modes for both single-player and two-player competitions. You'll notice that the controls make it easy to switch between characters, which should give speedrunners some much-needed adrenaline. While the game harnesses the tone of the popular animated series Sonic Boom, it also forges a new path and tells its own story. If I had to guess, Dr. Eggman is about to get wrecked, and so will the new villain, Defect. You can make sure that happens when the game launches exclusively on Nintendo 3DS on September 27th. The North American launch edition also packs in a 3-episode Sonic Boom DVD. Humans, demons, and gods are about to face off in a true war of worlds. That's right. The long-awaited continuation of the beloved RPG, Shin Megami Tensei 4, is now available for pre-order. If you enjoyed the original game, this sequel will show you another side into the story, and take you into the events that follow. But if you didn't play the original, fear not. Shin Megami Tensei 4 Apocalypse can be enjoyed as a completely standalone experience. All first-run versions of the game contain a metal emblem set as a free bonus, so keep that in mind when the game storms exclusively to Nintendo 3DS on September 20th.
Well, team,
Without that 3DS and without Bill, I don't know how we're going to announce those 2017 games.
what are we going to do? Bill? What on earth? It is him. Bill!
Bill!
Where have you been?
The island. It spoke to me. Revealed secrets of the universe. The 3DS lineup. There's so much hope.
Bill, this beard. You didn't have this a few hours ago.
Hours? It's been years, man.
Are you sure you can present?
Yeah, I'm fine. What's for lunch? Warning. The next 18 seconds will be utterly adorable. You're looking at the Nintendo 3DS version of Yoshi's Woolly World, an adventurous Yoshi game set in a world of yarn. It contains some new features, not to mention every single stage in the Wii U version. There are also exclusive new stages focused on Poochie. Time Poochie's jump to collect beads as you head for the goal. I'm also excited to introduce you to the miracle of Poochie Pups. Poochie Pups are curious little helpers who jump on suspicious spots to indicate where you should look for secrets and collectibles if you call them out to do so. And, as you saw earlier, we're developing animated shorts in collaboration with the stop-motion animation studio Dwarf. The Nintendo 3DS version packs in 30 of these shorts, showing the daily lives of Yoshi and Poochie. We'll also be releasing a yarn amiibo figure of Poochie, just as he appeared in these episodes. Stay tuned for more info about the game's amiibo functionality. Poochie and Yoshi's Woolly World will be released February 3rd, 2017, as will the Poochie amiibo on the very same day. We'll offer a special bundle that includes the game and the Poochie amiibo. Now let's look at an action-adventure RPG we announced on Nintendo Treehouse Live at E3 2016, Ever Oasis. Mr. Koichi Ishii of Grezzo is the producer and the director of this title. As the creator of the legendary Chocobo and Moogle, as well as the Mana series at Square Enix, Mr. Ishii will bring decades of experience to Ever Oasis. And the character design is done by famed illustrator Yoshinori Shizuma. Ever Oasis takes place in a sprawling desert and the oasis at its heart. As a chosen seedling, you'll travel between this desert and oasis, collecting duodems to make your oasis bloom. Travelers with different wants, needs, and wishes will visit your oasis. And folks living there will sell products made from the materials you've gathered in the desert. They'll even offer hospitality to weary travelers. In contrast to your lively oasis, with its bustling shops all in a row, the desert is a harsh world where inhabitants live under threat of a dark force known as chaos. With your desert-dwelling friends in mind, you must set off on an adventure across this cruel terrain and locate the dungeons scattered throughout. Allies will join your cause, each one strengthening your team with a specific weapon and a unique skill set. Certain weapons are effective against certain enemies, and particular skills are required to solve puzzles in every dungeon. So it's important to team up with the right ally for the job, and switch between characters to utilize their skills in battle or when solving puzzles. Items claimed in the desert can be used as materials to craft other items that can be obtained at shops or given to certain travelers in search of them. By doing so, you'll help travelers accomplish their goals and fulfill their wishes. In fact, they may cozy up to the idea of moving in and living at your oasis as an ally. As your oasis blossoms, it will grow, thanks to the power of the water spirit Izuna. May your journey lead you to Ever Oasis when the game releases in 2017. Next is a new title, Mario Sports Superstars. This compilation includes 5 sports: soccer, baseball, tennis, golf, and horse racing. And when we say soccer, we're talking the full-on 11 versus 11 rules. These are full-scale sports, and there's more to them than you may expect. There's not only a single-player tournament mode for all 5 sports, there's also local and online multiplayer modes, so you can compete against your friends and family locally or against the best players from around the globe. Mario Sports Superstars will be released in spring 2017. Let's dig into our final game of the day. The mysterious creatures known as Pikmin are joining the fearless space explorer Olimar for a side-scrolling adventure game on Nintendo 3DS. Pikmin follow Olimar around, and then you tap the touchscreen where you want to throw. They'll get to work right away, moving objects, battling creatures, or carrying treasure while heading for the goal. As always, red Pikmin are fire resistant. Blue Pikmin love water, and yellow Pikmin can be thrown to higher ground and avoid electrocution. It's just you, your colorful friends, and a perilous series of tasks you could only describe as an adventure. This Pikmin game is being designed with action in mind. It will make you think fast and utilize every Pikmin to overcome anything that stands in your way. This new side-scrolling Pikmin adventure will be released in 2017.
Good.
Bill, great job. It's wonderful to have you back.
Thanks, Reggie.
But where's my Nintendo 3DS?
Oh, yeah! Just a sec.
Peggy 12.
Hello everyone, and welcome to today's Nintendo 3DS Direct. Let's jump right in, shall we? Many of you are enjoying Pokemon Go right now, and it has been a while since we first revealed Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon. Let's take another look. The story begins when your character moves to the tropical islands of the Aurora region to become a Pokemon trainer. At the start of your adventure, you can choose one of 3 first partner Pokemon: the Grass Squirrel Pokemon, Rowlet, the Fire Cat Pokemon, Litten, or the Sea Lion Pokemon, Popplio. The 2 legendary Pokemon from the game boxes, Solgaleo and Lunara, are important to your adventure too. On your journey, you will also encounter regional variants of Pokemon you have seen before. They look unique and have adapted to the Aurora region. This is an Auroran Rattata. It has a distinct look and its type is dark normal. It's quite different to the Rattata you know. It is said that Rattata once swamped the Aurora region, so young goose were introduced to the area to take care of the problem. To escape from young goose, Rattata had to adapt and change their sleeping hours. In the end, their appearance changed to help them deal with their surroundings. There is also a new element to Pokemon battles: Z-moves. A Z-move is a very powerful attack that is activated when a Pokemon and its trainer use their full powers together. The type of Z-move that a Pokemon can use depends on the type of Z-crystal that the player gives to the Pokemon. Some Z-moves can only be used by certain Pokemon after they are given a specific Z-crystal. If you purchase Pokemon Sun or Pokemon Moon close to launch, you can receive early purchase bonuses. From game launch until January 11, 2017, you can receive Munchlax in Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon. This Munchlax can evolve into Snorlax to go all out. It will come with a special item, Snorlium Z. By evolving Munchlax into Snorlax and having it hold the Snorlium Z, Snorlax becomes able to use a special Z move, Pulverizing Pancake. Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon will launch on November 23rd. Before that, on November 18th, we will release the new Nintendo 3DS XL Solgaleo and Lunara Limited Edition, which we previously announced. Today, I can announce that we will also release a special edition Nintendo 2DS on November 23rd. It will be available with either Pokemon Sun or Pokemon Moon pre-installed. Moving along, see what you think of this. It may look like Super Mario Maker, which launched last year on Wii U, but actually, this is Super Mario Maker for Nintendo 3DS. This game is all about playing courses anytime, anywhere. There is lots to play right out of the box with 100 built-in courses designed by Nintendo. Those levels have extra challenges too, such as collecting every coin, or defeating every enemy before reaching the goal. Completing these extra challenges earns you medals. You can also go online to play courses made using the Wii U version. You will not be able to search by course ID, but you will be able to enjoy the 100 Mario Challenge and recommended courses too. While not every course created in the Wii U version will be available, there will not be any shortage of great content. Just like the Wii U version, this game lets players freely create their own Super Mario courses. It includes every tool and course part from the Wii U version. except for the mystery mushroom and the linked Mario costumes. But do not worry if you find course creation a little intimidating. Mashiko and Yamamura guide you with interactive tutorials. You will be creating with confidence in no time. While Super Mario Maker on Wii U was all about creating a big global community, this time we want to bring players together with nearby friends to build close-knit communities. So instead of uploading courses online, courses you make can be shared by a local wireless and street pass. We have also added in the ability to share incomplete courses via local wireless. That way, you can team up to create courses. These courses will be marked with a special icon to show off your collaboration. Super Mario Maker for Nintendo 3DS will be released on December 2nd, 2016. Now let's talk about Mario Party Star Rush. This game has a new mode called Toad Scramble, where everybody plays as a Toad. It can be played in single player or multiplayer, and everyone moves at the same time, from rolling the dice to moving towards bosses. By eliminating turns, the game is much faster and a bit more strategic too. The first player to reach a boss will immediately dive into an action-packed minigame, and the other players can join in the fun when they catch up. But getting there first isn't an instant win. There are other things to think about. On each map, you will find Mushroom Kingdom allies who are waiting to team up with you. These ally characters give you an extra dice roll, and as they play mini-games alongside you, any points they earn are added to your total. It is important to meet up with many allies as you play. There are other modes too, like Coin Athlon, where players race around the track by collecting coins while playing mini-games. There are no dice here. It is all about your mini-game skills. And in the mode Mario Shuffle, you must move 3 pieces to reach the opponent's side of the board. There are 7 modes, so it is up to you and your friends how you party. Do not forget, the game is also compatible with the Super Mario series amiibo figures, including these 7 figures that join the party soon. The Boo amiibo even glows in the dark, so it can never hide in the shadows. They work differently in each mode, so try them all out and see for yourself. Of course, this is Mario Party, so it is packed with new mini-games. There are a few ways to play together, including a download play and local multiplayer for up to 4 players. And if you download the free software Mario Party Star Rush Party Guest from Nintendo eShop, you can enjoy 4-player multiplayer without limitations, using only one version of the full game. You can also play some mini-games in single-player mode. The Party Guest version will be available from game launch. Mario Party Star Rush and the new Boo, Wario, Rosalina, and Donkey Kong amiibo will be released on October 7th. These other 3 new amiibo will be released on November 4th. 30 years ago, The Legend of Zelda launched in Japan, introducing the world to the hero Link, the Princess Zelda, and the villain Ganondorf. The game also introduced players to its items, enemies, dungeons, and tricky puzzles, which left you feeling so smart once you solved them. To mark the 30th anniversary of The Legend of Zelda, this winter we will release a special series of classic Zelda amiibo figures. These amiibo will work like other Link and Zelda amiibo, and they will also have special functionality in The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild when it releases next year. And if you are really in the mood to immerse yourself in all things Zelda, check for performances of The Legend of Zelda: Symphony of the Goddesses, which continues to tour around Europe and the world. I am also happy to announce that the original version of The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword will be releasing today in Nintendo eShop on Wii U. In Japan, the first game in the Legend of Zelda series was created as the first title for the Famicom Disk System. Back then, it was surprising to see an action game with story and puzzles. I myself enjoyed staying up all night to play it. The Legend of Zelda is one of the 30 NES games included in the Nintendo Classic Mini Nintendo Entertainment System, which is coming to Europe on November 11th. As part of my job back when I was a salesperson, I fixed NES hardware day after day and needed to play games to check the systems were working. I played many of the included games at that time. It has been around 30 years since the Nintendo Entertainment System was launched in Europe. I hope playing these games will bring back lots of memories and help you make new ones. Please take a look at this video. Let's go from the first Zelda game to the most recent one, Hyrule Warriors Legends. Many of you have been enjoying this game, fighting thousands of enemies with your favorite characters from the Legend of Zelda series. We have already released 2 DLC packs filled with new characters, weapons, and adventure mode maps. Now it is time to talk about the next DLC, the Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks pack. First, let me introduce a new character, Toon Zelda. Toon Zelda brings plenty of spirit to the battle, and she can send her force flying with devastating attacks. The fearless Toon Link is getting a new weapon too, the Sand Wand. With this weapon, Toon Link can use blocks of sand to attack enemies. It can also call in the mighty Spirit Train to drive the bad guys away. A new adventure mode map and 15 new My Fairy costume pieces will also be included. The Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks pack will be released shortly after this presentation. Next up, Animal Crossing New Leaf. This autumn, we are releasing a free update for this cozy game. First released in 2013. It will expand your town's horizons by adding amiibo functionality and other new features. Of course, Animal Crossing amiibo figures and amiibo cards will be compatible. Select figures from other collections will be compatible too. In addition to this update, a new wave of Animal Crossing amiibo cards will be released on November 11th. There are 50 new cards, and each one features an animal that hasn't been seen in Animal Crossing New Leaf before. You can update your current version of Animal Crossing New Leaf with a free software update. Or from November 25th, you can purchase a packaged version that includes the update called Animal Crossing New Leaf Welcome Amiibo. With this version, you will also get one of the new Amiibo cards that I mentioned earlier. You can find out more details about this update soon. Stay tuned for an Animal Crossing Direct coming later this autumn. On October 21st, take on the greatest hits from Rhythm Paradise. Rhythm Paradise Megamix includes many returning rhythm games selected from previous titles in the series, plus 30 brand new rhythm games. You can play many of these rhythm games with either the European or Japanese soundtracks. Choose your favorite soundtrack and find your flow. Plus, for the first time in the series, Rhythm Paradise Megamix includes a story mode. When TV falls from Heaven World, it is up to you to help him get back. Take on rhythm games and help other characters regain their rhythm along the way. You can also team up with other players in local cooperative play. Up to 4 people can play together with one copy of the game. Rhythm Paradise Megamix will be released on October 21st. Like the sound of what you hear? Why not give it a try? Shortly after this presentation, a toe tapping demo will be available to download from Nintendo eShop on Nintendo 3DS. Next, as you may know, a beloved RPG is heading to Nintendo 3DS very soon. Dragon Quest VII Fragments of the Forgotten Past. With its unique Dragon Quest charm, this title sees you embark on an epic and extremely charming adventure. Dragon Quest VII has been completely reimagined for Nintendo 3DS and also features a range of brand new content, including Traveler's Tablets. These tablets are found in a cave within Monster Meadows, the place where you keep monsters that you have befriended. The twist is this: only your friendly monsters can go into the cave in search of tablets. It is worth the effort though, because finding Traveler's Tablets lets you unlock new dungeons, which may contain rare monsters or unique equipment. You can share monsters and tablets with friends by a street pass or Wi-Fi from a place called the download bar. It is a great way to find lots of brand new dungeons and even special items. Over 50 special Traveler's Tablets will become available over a number of months, starting from launch day. Each one will unlock a brand new dungeon, but beware, some dungeons will be much harder than others. I hope you are all excited about diving into Dragon Quest VII Fragments of the Forgotten Past, which will release on September 16th in Europe. As a final thank you to our Dragon Quest fans, those of you who purchased Dragon Quest VII on Nintendo eShop will receive this wonderful home menu theme for free. Do not forget that there is another Dragon Quest title lined up to release in Europe too. Dragon Quest VIII Journey of the Cursed King will take you on a massive adventure to bring peace back to a land in peril. Dragon Quest VIII Journey of the Cursed King will be released in early 2017. Solve 3D puzzles to find hidden objects in Picross 3D Round 2. In this game, use the numbers on the blocks to work out which ones to paint and solve the puzzles. There are over 300 puzzles to beat. Can you uncover the object in each one? This time, blocks can be painted with 2 colors, so there are even more elaborate objects to discover. If you tap compatible amiibo, you can even play puzzles based on Nintendo characters. Puzzles can have different solutions based on the difficulty setting you choose. If you are confident in your skills, why not try puzzles on multiple difficulty settings? Picross 3D Round 2 will be released on December 2nd. If you cannot wait to start solving 3D puzzles, the original Picross 3D, previously released on Nintendo DS, will be available to download from Nintendo eShop on Wii U shortly after this presentation. There are many releases coming in the next few months. Please take a look. Now, I'd like to pass you over to Ed for some further updates.
Thank you, Mr. Shibata. Hi, everyone. I'm back to talk about some exciting upcoming titles. Soon, there'll be a new update for Street Pass Mii Plaza that should make your gameplay experience quicker and smoother. In addition to the current Street Pass Mii Plaza, we're adding a Swift Play Plaza which streamlines the way you play the games. When you visit the Swift Play Plaza, greeting messages from Mii characters have been simplified. And you can even select a game from the bottom screen and load it up at any time by tapping its icon. There will also be a handy adjustment to the entrance for owners of Street Pass Mii Plaza Premium with the new queue feature. Previously, you could only encounter up to 10 players at once by the Street Pass feature. But now, by sending Mii characters you've met via Street Pass to the entrance, you can have up to 100 players queued up. Alongside the update, we're also adding 5 new fast-paced Street Pass games. Race slot cars and compete for the best time against players you encounter through Street Pass in Street Pass Slot Racer. Predict stock prices as advised by Mii characters you've met in Street Pass Trader. In Street Pass Chef, cook dishes for hungry heroes who are aiming to rescue the king. Explore wild frontiers using the step count of players you meet via Street Pass in Street Pass Explorers. And finally, blast yourself from a cannon to defeat the demons in Street Pass Ninja. Even for Street Pass, these games are bite-sized, so you'll be able to play them more quickly than before. Best of all, you can download either Street Pass Slot Racer or Street Pass Trader for free. It's up to you which one you choose. If you take advantage of the free download, you can purchase the other 4 new games in a special discounted bundle. The new games and updates for Street Pass Mii Plaza and Street Pass Mii Plaza Premium will launch shortly after this presentation. Attention! Here's a new game in development for Nintendo eShop on Nintendo 3DS, Tank Troopers. This action game thrusts you into battle behind the wheel of a tank with specialized abilities. The troopers from the title are a key aspect of this game. Depending on the types of troopers in your tank, you'll have access to different abilities. They may look like normal tanks, but these powerful machines can strike surrounding enemies with a freeze attack, launch paintballs to block opponents' views, or use electric shocks to stop rival tanks in their tracks. This is not your average tank warfare. In addition to single-player and a local 6-player multiplayer mode, the game offers download play. Recon tells me there are other game modes too. Tank Troopers will be unleashed on Nintendo eShop in 2017. And now, please check out these exciting titles from third parties on Nintendo platforms.
Hold it!
That's all from me today. Now it's back to Mr. Shibata. Bye.
Thank you, Ed. You are looking at the Nintendo 3DS version of Yoshi's Woolly World, a Yoshi adventure game set in a world of yarn. It contains some new features, as well as every stage available in the Wii U version. This version of the game is called Poochie and Yoshi's Woolly World. There are also exclusive new stages focused on Poochie. Time Poochies jump to collect beats as you head for the goal. I am also happy to introduce Poochie Pups. Poochie Pups are little helpers who jump on suspicious spots to indicate where you should look for secret and collectibles. And, as you saw earlier, we are developing animated shorts in collaboration with the stop-motion animation studio Dwarf. The Nintendo 3DS version contains 30 of these shorts, showing the daily lives of Yoshi and Poochie. We will also be releasing a young amiibo figure of Poochie, just as he appears in these episodes. Poochie and Yoshi's Woolly World will be released February 3rd, 2017, as will the Poochie amiibo on the very same day. We will offer a special bundle that includes the game and the Poochie amiibo. Now let's look at an action-adventure RPG we announced at E3, Eva Oasis. Mr. Koichi Ishii of Great Soul is the producer and the director of this title. He held key roles in the development of Final Fantasy 1, 2, and 3, as well as the Mana series at Square Enix. And the characters were designed by the famed illustrator Yoshinori Shizuma. This game takes place in a vast desert and the oasis at its heart. As a chosen seedling, you will travel between this desert and oasis. Travelers with different needs will visit your oasis. The people living there sell products made from the materials you have gathered and offer aid to tired travelers. The desert is a harsh world where everything lives under threat of a dark force known as a chaos. You must set off on an adventure across this land and discover the dungeons scattered throughout. Allies will join you, each one strengthening your team with a specific weapon and unique skill set. Certain weapons are effective against certain enemies, and particular skills are required to solve the puzzles in each dungeon. So it is important to team up with the right allies for the job at hand. Items found in the desert can be used to craft other items or given to certain travelers who seek them. By doing so, you will help travelers reach their goals. They may warm up to the idea of moving in and living at your oasis as an ally. As your oasis blossoms, it will grow thanks to the power of the water spirit, Isuna. May your journey lead you to Eva Oasis when the game released in 2017. Next is a new title, Mario Sports Superstars. This compilation includes 5 sports: football, baseball, tennis, golf, and horse racing. And when I say football, I am talking about the full-on 11-a-side rules. These are full-scale sports, and there is more to them than you may expect. Not only is there a single-player tournament mode for all 5 sports, there are also local and online multiplayer modes. So you can compete against your friends and family locally, or against the best players from around the globe. Mario Sports Superstars will be released in spring 2017. Let's dig into our final game of the day. The mysterious creatures known as Pikmin are joining the brave space explorer Captain Olimar for a side-scrolling adventure game on Nintendo 3DS. Pikmin follow Olimar around, and you tap the touchscreen where you want to throw them. They will get to work right away, moving objects, battling creatures, or carrying treasures while heading for the goal. As always, red Pikmin are fire resistant. Blue Pikmin love water. And yellow Pikmin can be thrown to higher ground and are not hurt by electricity. It is just you, your colorful friends, and a challenging series of tasks you could only describe as an adventure. Unlike previous Pikmin games, this one is being designed as an action game that will make you think fast and use every Pikmin to overcome anything that stands in your way. This new side-scrolling Pikmin adventure game will be released in 2017. As you can see, many titles are planned for 2017 too. Please look forward to them. That is all for today. Thank you for watching, and until next time, happy gaming!